Europe's newest radio station, Laser 558.
This is Laser 558, where the hits keep coming. Listen this week for Howard Jones.
From the MV Communicator, anchored in the international waters of the North Sea, we are Europe's hottest hits. AM 576, Laser Hot Hits.
Well, it's an international radio station. We're not directed towards any one singular market or nation. And in doing that, we have to really broaden our playlist of music to appeal to people in many different nations. I think our current playlist is based on European charts mixed in with British charts. I know for a fact that our oldies are based on that. We bought research books, or chart books, in the UK and in Holland mostly, to figure out what we would be playing in the way of oldies here. In terms of age group, people who are 15 to 35 years of age, people who think of themselves as being young people. That's what I think of my audience as being when I address them. I say, young people I'm speaking with, and this is what they're thinking about doing.
This Sunday, join David Lee Stone, Rick Harris, Paul Dean, and Jesse Brandon for a nostalgic look at the 60s on Laser 558.
The type of music certainly is available from other stations, but the maximum music is something that we alone are doing here.
Pop hits, I guess that says it all. It's pretty much constant things that have charted very well, not too much eclectic stuff, although occasionally we stretch in different directions. It seems that we are more tightly formatted than most of the stations. Also, we have a more European appeal. We also take into account the Dutch and German charts, French charts, things like that.
All hit radio. Laser 558.
It is the yellow and blue banner or signal flag used at sea, indicating I want to communicate with you. On top of our ship, you'll see the flag, and below it are three other flags, which stand for 5, 5, and 8. So on top of the ship, it says I want to communicate with you on 5, 5, 8. We also have an audio version of it. The flag itself stands for kilo, or K, and in Morse code, that's a long, a short, and a long. So occasionally, between records or on some tapes, you'll hear a laser blast, and a quick one, and then a long, short, long. And that indicates we wish to communicate with you. Hopefully people out there listening wish to communicate with us.
So many stations back in the States, you know, everything is pre-programmed. You have no choice. They tell you what to say it, what to play, when to play it, et cetera, et cetera. But over here, it's a little more relaxed because there's not that much competition. So you can get away with a lot more, and you can be yourself more, you know, and so it's more enjoyable for that reason.
But tell us what it's like being the only female on a ship with presumably 10 or 15 people on.
Now, how did I know you were going to ask that?
Because everybody's asking that.
It's not that different. We all know each other so well. It's just like we're a family. I've lived in co-ed houses for almost my entire adult life, and I think most of the other people have as well for a lot of their time. So it's just not an issue at all. There's another woman coming soon as well, so I'm looking forward to that.
Do you find because you're a woman you get asked to do maybe darning socks and things like that, or not?
No, that comes under the well, darning socks, and so I get asked for my needle and thread upon occasion, but as far as housework and whatnot goes, that's part of the seaman side of things, and they have somebody assigned as steward. Well, we use that to transfer the news from our television telex system to a script that we use on the air. We also use another computer to get instructions from New York, commercial instructions and programming instructions, things like that. Eventually, that one will be used along with the satellite to get commercials audio over here. Eventually, we're supposed to get music over the computer satellite.
That means that you could, in theory, do programs in America for transmission in the UK.
Yes, but I don't think they're planning on doing that.
I think their ideas are a little dated, really. I mean, I think it's actually standing in the way of progress. I mean, this is progress. This is, you know, life goes on. You can't have total control over everything forever. It's just not going to work.